What's up, y'all? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. NASCAR Cup Series racing. It's the Advent Health 400 from Kansas Speedway. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. What's up, everybody? What's up? Happy Sunday morning. NASCAR racing. William Byron, Kyle Larson on the front row today. Ty Gibbs going to roll off 7th. Where's my guy Harvick at? Harvick 13, lucky number 13. Howard Johnson checks in. I'm more than ready. Listen, Road says, everybody ready? Have an amazing stream. Jay Ramos, yep, we're doing the Dodgers Padres right after this one. Almost right after. Exactly after. But hope you're all doing well. Happy Sunday. Beautiful day. Southern Arizona here. Bubba Wallace, your race winner last September here. That's why he's on the overlay. He's being interviewed currently by the crew. Bring this up. Bring this up.
45 cars to winner now. I'm going to go find Toto because I'm in Kansas. I'm loving it.
New race leader at Kansas is Bubba Wallace.
Checker flag is in the air, and Bubba Wallace wins at Kansas.
What they gonna say now, baby? Let's go! Oh, this is freaking awesome!
So that was last September.
We're surrounded by Kansas winners. Here we go.
Hey, Kansas, buddy.
Well, that's
You
his
literally
home state.
took the same car and won. I don't know.
8 Berserkers up in here, up in here. Hope everybody's doing well today. We're so close to 13,000, about 20 subscribers away. I hope we hit that today for sure.
I feel good. We had really kind of a mixed bag of what.
Let me refresh this bad boy here. We're going to bring this audio in today, but it is delayed on Fox Sports. Harvick's retiring at the end of the year, Madison. End of the year, he'll be retiring. End of the year. Let's not be hasty. Let's not be too hasty.
Fast 7 cars get us there. That's a good start. And then we revisit our plan. Keep inching.
What's up, Mark? How you doing, buddy?
Pit crew's been solid all year. Get us up there on these restarts. Will be fun.
Yeah, that's really what I was going to ask. Was just what does it take to build back up in those points? Yeah. Execution, pit stops. I mean, it's everything, right? There's not one thing anymore that takes over. Well, a win.
For sure. We've had one race out of
How am I doing? Racing day?
Dirt race. The dirtiest race.
Doing good, buddy. How you doing, Kush Bros? How you doing, buddy?
More clean races in. Execution on my part. I've been slacking a lot, but no better place to do it than here in Kansas.
Yeah, just find that good vibe.
Hey, fans want to know, and you too, Denny's busy with the drive today. Working for Michael Jordan, how much contact do you have with him, interaction through the
Having up in here. This race set to go off at noon, my time.
When you hear from him?
It's about a good luck text before every race and a good race text after every race. So it's he's there.
Or a WTF.
Yeah, or that. Yeah,
That's what he got? Okay.
Yes. He's tuned in every week, no matter where he's at. Whether he's in the country or out of the country, you know,
I think I'm running at about a 20, 30-second delay on the audio.
So close at Talladega.
What's up, Chris Davis?
But a good racetrack for you here. Yep. A lot of confidence going in today.
For sure. Confidence is at all-time high. I'm still
It's a rainy day. That makes you happy? Good deal, man. Happy rain day.
Race car is good. Practice wasn't really great for us in the fall last year either. Look where we ended up.
We know we spent some time talking about Ross Chastain, his aggressive driving. Is he maximizing his newer car with his skill set and making some enemies, but providing entertainment? When you have a moment there, and it's a fine line of being
What's up, Howard Johnson?
You do to another driver. What's the best way to handle it? Is it a quick apology? Is it
going on, Howard?
I own this. You were in my way. I'm paying you back. However, you can do that within the boundaries of the driver code.
Man,
You're putting him on the spot, Chris.
Yeah,
That's why we're live.
sensitive these days. So you got a
Everybody's
friendly
sensitive.
apology. Take him out to dinner. winner. I don't know. But
Everybody gets a trophy.
18 in the house. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of NASCAR Cup Series racing. It's the Advent Health 400 today from Kansas Speedway.
He came up in victory lane after he ran me in the fence in the fall here, and he apologized. But I was already on cloud 9, so I didn't give it up.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, who are you?
But no, our drivers a little more sensitive, or at least that's the way it appears. How do you police yourself?
I don't know. It's tough, man. My biggest thing ever since growing up, you race.
What's up, RM? What's going on, dude?
Race, right? And, if they race you dirty, then you give it back. It's an eye for an eye type deal. That's how I was brought up. So
that's kind of how it's been for you guys, right? Through your
and if you continue to do the same thing over and over, it's just going to catch up with you. You got to squash it.
Yep.
So maybe all.
Oh, I like the 6 today, 42, and I thought last year the 45 was the monster car, not the 54. You're right. You're correct. Gibbs, the young Gibbs came up into the 54 today. That's why the monster is on the 54. That's his sponsor.
I was not prepared for this.
Are you okay with them in the booth calling the race? These two, you're all right with that?
Yeah, Kurt usually talks good about me.
Okay.
Clint's like the equalizer. He doesn't.
Got to earn it, boy. I love you, buddy.
Have fun up there. Speaking of fun, let's check in with Michael on the grid walk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm on the front row, and I've caught up with Willie B. William, we talk about Tyler Reddick and Kyle Larson really comfortable out next to the wall. How do you feel riding the fence?
Yeah, I'm just a pavement guy, so I'm not as used to it as they are, but hopefully today I can be.
All right, so we're running quite the delay on the audio, y'all. Just how it is.
Running that many laps.
Fox Sports 1 is a little bit slower than most of the other providers as far as getting the audio out online. So, but we're going to go with it.
Happy birthday to you. How are you? Good. What do you think, Kyle? Family's all here. You're a fence rider. You ready for today? Why am I bending over?
Good. no, I'm ready. Hopefully the right side will look a little bit like this at the end of the race.
Thomas Forbes, what's up, buddy?
What an entertaining race this is. Have fun today, bud. Hey, let's catch up with Ross Chastain. Last week we tried to do this, and he was in the bathroom. Hey, buddy, how you feeling? Everything good?
Good. I already went to the bathroom this week.
Oh, good. A lot of
What's up, not your mom? What's up, buddy?
I know you're a competitor. You put on that helmet.
How's the audio, y'all? Can you hear the
Sometimes I do
hear the race, and can you hear me? Give me an audio check. 1 2 1 2.
You think the haircut's a bit off?
I hope they gave you something to go with it.
Oh, I did get a lollipop. Do you think they think I thought I was a little bit childish? There's Martin Truex Jr. Buddy, I was proud of you last week. Good job. Have fun today.
Thanks, Mike.
See what Tyler Reddick. Hey, Tyler.
Chris Davis.
You look like a Formula One driver today.
Well, I appreciate it. If I'm as fast as they are, then today's going to go really well.
And you're notorious for being good at tracks like this. How much are you looking forward to today's ride in your MD car?
I'm really looking forward to it.
McDonald's car is sick looking that Reddick's driving today. Absolutely sick.
You know what? I don't think it's ever been done with 3 different drivers, same car, 3 in a row. That's a little trivia for you. Let's see.
I was smart of Mickey D's to put that red back on the hood.
Welcome to Kansas.
All right, some monster girls.
Ty Gibbs. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, hi. What's going on?
I'm just making the rounds, come to see you and ask you what you think about this crazy racetrack.
Yeah, well, this is one of my favorite racetracks, Michael, and I really appreciate it. So we're going to see if we can take this 54 Camry up through that dirty area.
Okay, good to go, Howard. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, buddy.
Get some TV time for Mitch. I'd love to see that monster claw up front.
Well, you know how much Mitch is going to be watching today. Have fun today and drink that monster, buddy. We're going to finish up here on the grid and take it to trackside for ceremonies. We're going to get this party started here in Kansas. What a day it's going to be. Get ready for some crazy action. Let's go trackside.
All right, here we go. When they go to the national anthem and the invocation, I'll go off camera, y'all. I'll be back.
Gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise as you're able. And
here we go. 1st Infantry Division, Color Guard.
Color Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to perform today's invocation, please welcome Senior Chaplain of Advent Health SOP and Ottawa, Brian Mann.
Dear Lord, we invite you to be present with us today. May your name be glorified in the sportsmanship of the drivers, their teams, and the fans. Please bless our nation, military, first responders, and healthcare workers. Lord, place a hedge of protection over all the drivers, teams, and fans. As our flag displays the red, white, and blue, let us display strength, beauty, and unity. In Jesus' name, amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome from the 1st Infantry Division Band, Master Sergeant Jennifer Champagne.
Jennifer Champagne, national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, there we go. There we go.
Thanks for being a part of NASCAR on Fox, FS1, Advent Health 400 your way. Enjoy the race, everybody.
All right, so they go to a commercial break, y'all. They're going to a commercial break. The Start Your Engines is just around the corner. Remember how we do it here. We're rating the Start Your Engine on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being best. 10 being best. This thing about to get started, y'all. 22 up in here, up in here. A couple new emojis for the members, y'all. We changed the Ruboy emoji. We added a Dono hype emoji, and we got a brand new butterfly, a multicolored butterfly for our moderator butterfly. Howard says, when the Big Red One rotated back from World War II Germany to the States, Fort Riley, as a 5th grader, I was part of that rotation. Nice, Howard. Nice, bro. Big Red One of my favorite patches in the military, man. One of my favorite patches. Iconic. But thank you for your service, Howard. Thank you for your service. Hopefully this all dials up here. Trying some new stuff here in the background. But as I mentioned, it's all Chevys, the first 3. Byron, Larson, Chastain, Martin Truex 4th, then Reddick, Logano in 5th and 6th. Ty Gibbs, Hamlin 7th, 8th, and 9th and 10th, Suarez and Blaney. These cars today, y'all, these cars, this might be the best week ever for paint schemes. I think they're just crazy. Every one of them is beautiful. Every one of them beautiful. Marquise Vagan. Val, good afternoon, dude. What's going on, buddy? You're welcome, Howard. You're welcome, buddy. You are welcome, good sir. So again, scheduled today on the channel, we've got NASCAR racing right now, and then right after this, Dodgers-Padres, game 3 of that 3-game set. Tomorrow night, we'll be back on air tomorrow night for Lakers versus Warriors, game 4 of that Western Conference semifinal matchup. So busy Beaver. Busy Beaver. Now, just every one of them is just stunning this week, I think. 43 car looking tight. That 45 McDonald's. So McDonald's, I don't know why they took the red off the car, but they put it back on this week. And it's looking nice. Looking nice. $29 up in here. We're about to get going, y'all. Let's get back to it.
Yesterday's high, 81. Today, 90.
Hey, Val, I'm curious on your opinion with NASCAR and the charter system. Are you a fan of it or not? I don't know, man. I think most of the changes that NASCAR has made in the last 15 years have hurt it more than helped it. But the charter, I get why they did it, because it gives the owners something to sell when they decide to get out.
I appreciate it. It's an honor, and it's very special for our family.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
So
And what an honor. You said it. Now, today, the heat is going to be the big story.
It is on.
But the bigger stories are the two groups of cars.
the owners now with the charter system at least have something they can sell when they get out of the gate.
Greasy's going to be slick out there. You're going to have to run up next to that wall. That takes me right to the favorites. Kyle Larson on the front row. William Byron. Both of these guys dominated our last mile and a half in Las Vegas. The other one.
What's your thoughts on it, Marquise?
It's getting really strong as these Toyotas. One last weekend.
31. You guys got to share this out. We got to get some people up in here,
Yeah, our setup at 2311 was magical for myself and for Bubba Wallace. Tyler Reddick is already feeling good with it. But yes, again, certain tracks really lend themselves to certain manufacturers, and Toyota just has that extra strength here, whether it's low drag or the extra power.
Big news this week was that Legacy Motorsports, the Richard Petty, Jimmy Johnson Legacy Motorsports, they're switching to Toyotas next year. They'll be switching to them Toyotas.
You have a lot of lane choices here. How much time do you spend searching for where you want to be at any given time?
Yeah, you go where they're not on fresh tires. You have to just find that clean air, whether it's low, middle, high, and you have to predict. And that's where a lot
So right on the button, we're at 12,980 on the subscriber side, y'all. 12,980, so 20 away from 13,000. We should hit that in this stream, hopefully.
Is that outside line. Everybody's going to be up there making this track big because it's hot, it's slick, all that's going on. That being said, maneuverability, being able to move around the track, a slide job, if you will. You're going to see a lot of that today. You're going to see some gone right, and you might even see one gone wrong.
The heat today will test these drivers and these pit crews. We're ready to race in America's heartland.
Here we go. Here's the command. Here's the command.
Let's go trackside.
Now.
And now, race fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Kansas City Chiefs Hall of Famer and two-time Super Bowl champion, Neil Smith.
I'm a new NASCAR fan, so I'm not familiar with how things were before, but I hear the charter system is beneficial when it comes to the smaller teams.
NASCAR fan, make some noise for Advent 400 race. Drivers, start your engines.
Good job by the big fella there. Good job by the big fella. I liked it. I'm going to give it a 7.6. 7.6 on the Valhalla scale. Evans could be a sneaky pick. An 8, says Brandon B. What's up, Brandon? Hamlin could be a good pick to win today, too. Got some 8s and some 7s. They're playing some music for some reason. A 4 from Cal Nelson. Cal was not impressed. Cal not impressed at all by the start. Danger Ranger. How big of a pain is it to make the cars on the screen the right paint scheme each week? It's not that hard. It's not that hard, bro. You just got to download them every week and then reload them to the overlay. Big Dog checks in. Woof woof says, hey, Thor, tell your master that the big dog is in the house. The big dog up in here, up in here. Thor's like, whoa, wait a minute, brah. I've been here all along. I've been here since the beginning. 41 in the house, though. 41 up in here, up in here. Cal says, good afternoon. Good to see you. Hey, same here, man. Same here. Welcome. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. Jamie Saylor says, Kyle Busch all the way. New year, new team, 2 wins for RCR. Yeah, he's been doing good. Doing good, no doubt. Where is Kyle starting today? We got Kyle starting today. Kyle Busch going to roll off 16th. 16th today. Dave gave it a 9. Fap says, so how does this car racing thing work? Just turn left and be first. There you go. Pretty much. Turn left, don't wreck, be first. Go fast. Go fast, my man. What's up, Dave Rhodes? I'm doing good, Dave. How you doing, buddy? Al Busch hit the wall last night in the truck race? I didn't see the truck race. I'm a little busy. 50 up in here. Green flag about to drop, y'all. I got the wrong color on my scoring pylon here. Oh, everything's acting weird again, y'all. Let's stop this music, see if it helps me out. Okay, there we go. Logano going to start 6th today. You like seeing the paint schemes? Yeah, I like putting them up there. They look cool. And Rhodes got into the back of Kyle yesterday. Dave likes the mac and cheese car. That's because Dave knows all. He's about to find out the magic that is mac and cheese. Little Miss Leah, she's going to be wanting her mac and cheese. Let me refresh this thing here too before we get started. I think what I got going on here, y'all, is I think I've got just too much stuff happening on this computer. Too much stuff going on. But I'm trying to make this the show that you guys love, y'all.
Kyle Larson and drove the number 45 to victory for Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin.
This is the true story, exactly.
And in the fall race here, Bubba Wallace switched
Back-to-back vacations, Brandon? Congrats, bro. What'd you do?
and doubled up.
What'd you do, man?
14:23.11. So the 45 won both Kansas races last year. No car number in.
Well, I saw your short on the Padres putting Kershaw on the big board. Hadn't seen that. I don't think I could have. Hey, I could hate them anymore. I was pretty riled up that night, bro. And it only got worse when I saw their locker room celebration.
I like to call Tyler Reddick Mr. Excitement when it comes to tracks like this because you get up there at the fence before anybody, you and Larson. But what's the risk reward for you to get up there early in this race?
Well, I mean, I think in a place like this, you're just racing the air. But certainly, you know, a lot of teams and drivers spent most of their practice up there in the third groove. It's important to be fast up there, but it's important to be able to move around the racetrack.
Ollinger won the truck race.
For us, you know, we'll just go where we need to. Obviously,
So the warm-up laps, y'all. Is that F9?
Real good handling over McDonald's Toyota Camry TRD up there, but it will take moving around.
I appreciate it, Howard. I appreciate it, man.
From what I've seen from
I just wish it all cooperated a little bit better sometimes.
Tyler Reddick rolling off 5th. Mike?
Thanks, Jamie.
Well, boys, I got somebody rolling off on the pole. Hey, Willie B, it's Boy and the boys up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Well, man, pole cat, you've got them all in the rearview mirror. Got to keep them that way. I would assume you're going to be running on that outside line. Do you like the outside here at Kansas Speedway? And does one end or the other give you more
55 in the house.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Definitely the preferred groove, but certainly want to be able to make passes down lower on the racetrack as the race goes on. But the wind plays a big factor in kind of how the ends handle it.
Beautiful in Kansas today, y'all. Looks beautiful. Blue skies.
Hopefully today a little bit calmer.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck out there.
Okay, man.
All right, your Advent Health starting grid is rolling across the screen. 3 drivers have to go to the rear. Corey LaJoy had to replace an
If the Dodgers did that, Vin would have walked down from the booth and punched someone. No way. Ryan Newman is back in the Cup Series. He'll be racing at Darlington in the 51.
So those 3 cars will go to the back.
Well, I got Mark Tripp.
Oh, really?
You got me, buddy?
Cool.
This is Kurt Busch up in the booth with FS1.
You guys are going to Texas Roadhouse this afternoon, Dave?
Try it again. Hey, Truex. Oh, he's doing pit roads.
Yep.
We'll have to come back.
Going down pit road, get pit road speed.
So we'll remind you it's another great day to try to win $5,000 of Clint's cash.
Brandon says, I went on a golf trip in Lake of the Ozarks, played 108 holes in 4 days, took the wife and the kids to Tampa for a week and the beach. Last week went to the world's largest casino to donate and do more golfing. Nice vacation, bro. Hey, Valhalla, holla, big dog, a $10 super chat. Says, love your streams, bro, even if you do put ketchup on your hot dogs. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, big dog. Al says, well, Brandon, I stayed home and did nothing. Now, he's pretty close to 5 foot, Fap. He's pretty close to about 5 foot, bro. A lot of these drivers are real short, though, Fap. A lot of them are short to be able to fit in these cars, get through the window.
Well, Jamie, last week, Ross Chastain took over the points lead with a second-place finish at Dover.
A lot of them are not exactly. There's not a bunch of Michael Jordans out there, that's for sure, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbars.
Kyle Larson hurting his day severely as the race played out. The team told me they don't care what other teams think about them as long as they are getting results on the race.
Sometimes that's even better. That sounds like a hell of a vacation to me, bro. You had some gambling in there. You had some beach fun. Some camping, or at least seeing the sights, some outside sights. If Gordon was short, he should have been in the Kentucky Derby yesterday. Jockeying up.
Could have had a fourth last year, but they had those issues in both races on pit road. So the plan for the 11 team is to make sure they don't beat themselves.
Harvick's got a little height to him, but other than that, I can't think. Hamlin isn't exactly short, but none of them are like overly tall, I don't think. I think Bubba Wallace is like 6 something.
Temperature over 120 degrees. Yeah, this heat, it's tough on those drivers, but it's also going to be a challenge for these crew chiefs because they're going to have to be really aggressive with adjustments.
I can't remember what he did on vacation.
But to try to give it grip, which is going to be hard to do when it's this hot.
90+ ambient temperature.
A good little wind, though. That flag there at the track is standing straight out. You know, it is out. It's over by the motorhome section.
Debrief before we start here.
Oh, Walter probably the tallest at these things all the time. When he does his grid walk, he usually skies over people. Yeah, he's usually a lot bigger. What's up, Theo?
James Small, he's one of those crew chiefs that's so sneaky.
At this Devils game, hoping for something to celebrate. Man, I hope you guys get the win, bro. I hope you get the win, Theo.
Good luck today. He's a 2-time winner here at Kansas. So
I hope you guys can get the win. You need it.
We'll see how this plays out.
Well, Larry told us how hot it is, you know, and that radio communication.
Dodgers-Padres game in South Korea next year? Crazy.
It's cool right now. Let's see if that one heats up. Got pretty heated.
Reddick and Larson 5'6". Stanley says, I'm 5'2". You going to Niagara Falls, Dave? There you go.
Shows the inside. Does that surprise you here, Kurt? And I'm talking about William Byron.
Yeah, it is a little surprising. I mean,
All right, here we go. We're about to get racing, y'all.
It's just a matter of who's going to push you. How hard is the guy behind you going to go? And
Pace car 2 pit road.
You want to try to keep him in a box.
Pace car 2 pit road.
Here they come to the green.
Here we go. Green flag. Green flag is out at Kansas.
This is one of those tracks where it's going to be 3-4 wide, but this is a very uniform start. There is some.
Oh, I imagine, Theo. I imagine crazy expensive.
There we go.
Sure. Five's holding strong on that outside.
Oh, we got an issue here.
3 wide all the way back.
See if it fixes itself.
That's why this place is so much fun to race. You just go where they're not.
We'll see if I can fix this.
It's all about clean air, getting that air on your nose of your car. That's where the downforce is.
Yeah, if this stuff worked like it was supposed to.
Now that white line at the inside of the racetrack, that means absolutely nothing. There is no out of bounds here. You want to drive in the cornfield? Go right ahead.
Here we go. Hey, Valhalla Holla to David Lee. David Yee drops in a 10 spot. $10 Valhalla Holla. Thank you so much, buddy. Those of you with member badges, hit the dono hype emojis. Thank you so much, David Yee. I appreciate it, buddy.
I thought they would all migrate to that outside relatively quick here.
Top 7 single file, first side-by-side battle. Daniel Suarez to the inside of Ty Gibbs.
Let's get some dono hype in the chat, y'all. Byron, Chastain, Larson, your top 3. Lap 3 of 267 in the race. Byron dropping back.
Byron went all the way to the apron in the back straightaway, then came back up to speed, entering.
What's wrong with him?
And loses the lead.
Yeah, these boys were racing for second. Now we got Reddick jumping in mid.
On, 3 wide for the lead.
You know he's going to throw it in there.
Slide job.
Reddick right to the lead, gonna slide up. No room to do it. And they're gonna pass him on the outside. There's David Yee's $10 Valhalla Holla. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right, what happened to William Byron?
You good? You just get free or we got a tire?
Give me 11, David, then I could give it to Valhalla. I'd keep a buck.
That's how sensitive these cars are. I mean, just when you're in the lead and you got that little bit of air on the nose.
They're racing early here, y'all. They are racing early.
Now everybody wants to get this lead.
Kyle Larson side drafted off Chastain, entering the corner, covers the top, has the lead. Here comes Reddick.
And he'll want this to stick on the bottom. He's going to drive in deep, down low. He's going to try.
Have you heard Harvick's fans suck? What?
Block the one and fit in this hole.
Oh, there we go. He turns the 5. Oh, my goodness.
He keeps it down to the grass. Caution flies.
Caution is out.
Everybody's able to avoid Kyle Larson, unlike last week.
Just mistimed it. Thought he was clear, tried to get up and got in the back of him.
He wanted to get into that hole quick because of the momentum run that Chastain was going to
Reddick goes up and turns Larson.
This is going to be a long day.
Just miscalculation. I obviously didn't mean to do that. Trying to get up and get to block. Here's Byron. All right. For the
Yeah, I added that dono hype emoji today. That and there's a new Roo Boy emoji for Rob, and then a new butterfly emoji for Butterfly. There's Sheila. What's up, Sheila?
Product of getting that right rear on the seam.
And so then now these boys go to racing. Reddick's hungry.
And that may have kept Byron out of what was to come.
Subscribe, a new subscribe button.
Events that we just went through is pretty wild at the beginning of a 400-mile race.
So
It's so hard to see those things, y'all.
all the track position. Now he's got to dig himself out of a hole. All happened right here.
Harvick is a first ballot Hall of Famer, going straight to the Hall of Fame after he retires.
And just got in the back of him, turned him around.
You know, one of those moments where you're checking the mirror, right? Making sure you're going to be clear on Chastain, and then you lose track of your front bumper.
No. I think Larson will be right back out there, dude. I think Larson will get back out there after he gets some tires, but he's got a long way to make up.
All the way up at the top, you're just going to start jamming, trying to run.
He's got a long way to make up.
You hear him drag the brake. He almost got in the back of Chastain and turned him around.
Saved him. Chastain saved somebody.
Jamie?
Yeah, I was just listening to Tyler Reddick's radio, and his spotter said, I'll let them know you didn't mean to do it and that you're sorry. He goes, yeah, but I still flipping did it, and that's not good.
Reddick, one of the hardest on himself.
Yeah, I know
he's just a genuinely nice guy, maybe too nice for this sport. And you know that's bugging him.
Good news is
that he turned the 5.
Bad news is we used a set of tires there really early in the race.
One thing kept this from being a huge multi-car pileup. Kyle Larson.
What's up, Bobby? Bobby checks in from Beantown Breakdown.
Down off the racing surface and not up into the middle of oncoming traffic.
All right, here we go. We're going to a commercial break, y'all.
We're under caution in
going to a commercial break. Let's see if we can transition screens here without having all hell break loose. We're okay. We're okay. Now let's turn on some music. 60 in the chat, y'all. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of NASCAR Cup Series Racing, the Advent Health 400 from Kansas Speedway. On the way home from your date? Well, you got to tell me. You got to tell me how it went. Marquis says, yeah, he's a saint. How did your date go, Bobby? Tell us about it. Put it out here on YouTube. That's Racing says, I really hope Blaney gets a win in the next few weeks. Jamie says, pop quiz, oldest drivers left racing in NASCAR. Harvick's definitely among them. What do you think, Chad? Who are the oldest drivers left racing in Cup? Let me see as these cars go by. Who's old? Probably Amarola is up there. Hamlin's probably up there. Truex is probably up there. AB and Truex. Rusty Wallace and what's up, dog catcher? What's up, buddy? Check your phone, Val, says Theo. Check my phone. Theo out there at a game. Theo at a hockey game, worried about his buddy Valhalla. Worried about his pal. A $50 direct dono from Theo. Thank you so much, Theo. Thank you so much, sir. $50 Valhalla holla. But let me fix this and then we'll get you to the other screen. Theo Samuel comes in hot. Coming in hot. Support for the channel this early part of the month here has been nuts, y'all. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it.
If you're that far back,
We try to make this thing work.
Make sure the car's dialed in, take advantage of that untimely caution.
Let's get some dono hype emojis up in the chat for Theo.
Stuff like that'll, if it can land in your lap, help you out with some track position. All about track position. Strategy could come into that.
AB and Truex went good enough for a second date, says Bobby. Well, there you go, buddy. There you go.
Just sitting back, digesting.
I'm in a time warp.
I'm prepped for a 400-mile
Harvick oldest for sure.
These guys are in a trophy dash.
4 laps.
Yeah.
All right, here they come to the Geico restart.
It's trying to work, dog catcher. It's trying, buddy. Here we go. Green flag, green flag.
Reddick took the bottom. I mean, with older tires, you want the momentum on the top. It's going to get big.
This cycle will help Williams.
All right, so Reddick is in the lead as they go into turn one.
Will actually help that car come in a little bit better.
Ty Gibbs coming on the outside,
Yes,
3 wide for 4th.
Wow.
What's up, Ken Terry?
He just went full send.
He's going to go right back up there, Kenneth. I have no doubt in my mind.
Truex is right there. We told you. We saw it yesterday.
I have no doubt in my mind.
They mean business.
70 in the house, y'all.
That's again why this place is so much fun and unpredictable.
4 wide off of 4. Unbelievable.
All right, we're on lap 11 of 80 in stage 1, lap 11 of 267 in today's race. It's Reddick, Chastain, Byron up front.
Any better chance or time to pass somebody than on a restart?
No. Time is now, and you have to pounce on it.
Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson are both the 2 oldest drivers still driving. Good question. Good question.
And if you can make that pass and stick, you keep your momentum. If you have to check up, then that will slow you up and you get swallowed from behind.
Al says, was Google wrong? Could have been.
Yeah, I like the outside groove there. That's that 19 car.
Today racing. Is Johnson in today's race?
Byron got stuck down on the bottom. He's still loose. He's still struggling with his car.
No, I didn't think Johnson was racing today.
Gibbs gets another one on the inside.
Let's see if he gets clear, though.
Oop, not really.
I don't think he's going to get clear. But he had to go to the bottom. He had to go to where the clean air was. And so now it's a matter of cat and mouse. If you go higher, if you go low.
I forgot all about Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, no Johnson out there today.
Already, we're seeing some big moves. We're seeing some.
His big news, as I mentioned, y'all, that Legacy Motorsports team is switching to Toyotas next year.
Yeah, I was watching him, guys. Something's.
They'll be in them Yodas.
Brad, he's really struggling. Lost 5 or 6 spots on that restart, all the way to the back.
Yeah. Wonder if he scraped the wall or something. And
Most recent red flag? Not sure, a couple races ago. Jimmy Johnson was born in 75, 47 years old. Reddick's lead over Chastain, 0.3 of a second, 0.6 over Truex, who has now moved into third. Hamlin up to fourth. Harvick struggling back there. Started 13th, still registered in 14th.
Christopher Bell alongside Gibbs now. And making
Good cow.
Larson works his way up from the back up to 28th. After restarting 36th.
It's going to be a long road to hoe here, Kurt. Yeah, it just changes.
Bobby, are you still there?
And you're down a set of tires, but you got to make what you can right now.
Bobby, if you're still there, let me know.
Green flag stop most likely during this first stage, and so that will allow them to catch back up on the long run pace.
Teammates battling here for 6th.
There they are. Well, we talked about it.
All right.
Yesterday in practice.
Gibbs and Bell going at it. Gibbs in 7th, Bell in 6th, but Gibbs wants it. He's on the top side, and he passes him pretty easily. Can he hold it through the turn, though? Bell running that low line. Gibbs up top, about 10 feet from the wall. And he's going to complete the pass. He'll complete that pass for position. He went on another date already?
Really trying to set a tone today. He's got the speed, he's got the car, and it'll be interesting to see what Bell is able to do with them over the next 10 laps or so.
Jamie, there are 6 Toyotas in this race. And
I haven't heard anything about a competition caution in this race. We're on 17 of 80 here, though.
Crew chief this morning, Chris Gabehart, he said yesterday was like a crew chief and engineer's dream. Everything went as planned.
Where's my Cheetos?
To hitting the racetrack. There were no surprises.
I'm trying to get a hold of Bobby, y'all, to let him know we got to be playing some Call of Duty. Theo and I played some Plunder last night, and I'll be having the fever.
Yeah, you just start feeling that groove right away, and it's like, all right, just go through the motion.
Dennis Hyde listening on KB's radio.
That tells me the grip is there, right? The aero is there, the horsepower is there, but that aero balance of the race car, when you're on these fast racetracks, these mile-and-a-half tracks, all about aero. So when that's talking to the mechanical side of it, business is good.
All right, we're about 1/4 of the way through stage 1 here. Reddick continues to lead. He's lengthening that lead, now almost a full second over Chastain.
The tires kind of change their attitude on the pressure buildup and the heat, and that's when we're going to see the aero match up with the
Which Call of Duty? The newest one, bro. The newest one.
Settled into 5th place, Regan.
Well, Mike, you see him sliding back.
I had not played for about a month since I got the new computer. I hadn't even hooked up the PlayStation, but Theo and I played a couple games last night. We had a good time. Then I got a caramel apple from the carnival. One of my brother-in-law or my sister-in-law brought it. I had to eat a caramel apple. It was delicious. It was a religious experience.
Penske 4 teammates running together. Blaney and Logano for 12th place. Kyle Larson continues to work his way through the field. He is now up to 23rd.
Here we go. Commercial break, y'all. Well, let me fix that top 3, y'all. Well, let me fix the top 3 deal there. Kenneth, let me check on Larson for you. Larson up to 24th. 24th as he tries to recover from that turn. What's up, Thomas Prince? A lot of Toyotas up front. He is moving on up. It won't take him no time at all, Ken. It won't take him no time at all to get back up there. Kyle Nelson is picking Kyle Busch or Martin Truex. I won't let me adjust that top 3 graphic there, yo. We're making this computer mad. Too much stuff going on. What's up, Dennis Hyde? Says Toyota probably win. They got a bunch of them in the top 10. Yeah, they do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in the first 7 positions. 6 in the first 7. What's up, Thor? Buddy? Well, let's get back to it.
Chase has been pretty quiet this weekend. That kind of surprises me. You know, his 2 teammates for the speed they had hasn't necessarily bounced back from the injury and quite as good as I know he'd like.
He's fallen off 2 spots since the restart.
Well, you heard William Byron. He's extremely loose. I'm watching Kyle Larson try to get up through the pack, and he literally has passed a few cars on the restart.
Bubba moved up 10 spots.
Back here, lap after lap after lap. Cannot go.
Wonder what that weird black mark is on the screen there.
It's log jam city when nobody wants to cut you a break, and it kills the momentum. Here we go. We got a little temperature action. It's right there on the seats, on the headrest, and it's actually censored from behind the driver where there might be a little bit of fan cooling, but the fan's just blowing hot air like a dryer. So 107 to start off right now.
That's exactly right. It might have air moving in there, but it's like a blow.
They sure are. They sure are fast today.
So that was a quick check in there, but it's starting to get a little closer up front now.
Jamie says Jimmy will be racing at Wilkesboro for the All-Star race back in the 48 for Bowman. Marquis says Denny is on a mission. Hamlin up to 3rd. We got 53 laps to go here in stage 1 on lap 28 of 267 in the race. Tyler Reddick
So you got to go where they're not. Look at that. Bottom lane.
passed by Martin Truex Jr. on the inside.
Toyota now 6 of the top 7
Truex a slide job.
with only Ross Chastain Chevy in 4th separating them.
Here comes Denny Hamlin, boys. Who was the fastest in practice on a long run? Kurt?
Picking the guy I bought moonshine from last time I was in Tennessee.
The 19er. They're first and second.
Madison said there's a lot of people in here, but I feel like there should be more. Yeah, we haven't quite been doing the numbers on the NASCAR streams like we did last year. Haven't quite got to that level yet. We'll see if it picks up here. We're still early in the season. Howard says my man Bubba is moving up. Up to 7th. Lucky number 7, Howard.
Was looking to move down underneath Eric Jones.
Ooh, back got turned around again.
A lot of people care about Bubba.
That give and take, right?
A lot of people care, both in a good and a bad way.
And back there, man,
Yeah, he's right here.
It's definitely tougher. It's more like you're at a bar and you can't find a chair. It's like, man, when am I going to get served here?
So hard to explain.
Has it been that long since Denny got a win? When was the last time Hamlin won? Big dog. When was the last time Hamlin got the dub?
I mean, literally one of the fastest cars on the racetrack and struggling back there in traffic. I think those cars, you know, way too loose for the traffic scenario.
Now
somehow they can get back up front in clean air.
Bubba Wallace, a lot of people care. A lot of them hate him. A lot of them love him.
Top 20.
Look at this with Gibbs. Threw it down in there.
All right, Gibbs makes the pass on Chastain, moves up into 4th. Could this be the first win today for Gibbs?
Chevrolet in 5th. Michael McDowell is the first Ford in 10th. The early laps are a Toyota.
All right, here we go. Commercial break. Little commercial break action. Does anyone know if they have tours for people during the week for tourists to see the track at Nashville Super Speedway? I'm not sure, Johnny, but most tracks do have some kind of like a ticket office at the track, and they do some kind of a tour. Marquis says, love him or hate him, we're all going to watch him on the racetrack. And Howard says, put me in the love my man Bubba column. Hopefully, Madison, hopefully. We've got 64 up in here. Martin Truex, your newest race leader. As we approach about the midway point of stage 1. Thomas Prince has put me in the tolerate his BS. All right, Theo, good luck, dude. Go Devils. Good luck, man. Hope your guys get the win. Hope your guys get the dub, buddy. They need it. They had a rough outing that last game, I believe. I shouldn't be asking about the weird drivers. Where's Cody Ware? He's probably a back marker like he is whenever he races. I don't even see that fool in this race, Madison. I don't even see him in this race. Bush pitting right now? Dennis says, Bubba good or bad, it makes sponsors. There you go. It's the name of the game nowadays. If you can get a sponsor, you can probably get a ride in Cup. Of course, it better be a big sponsor with a lot of money because it ain't cheap. He's not in the race then, Madison. So when you ask me where's he at, what was I supposed to say? Let's get back to it.
That is a difficult combination. The right rear spring might be a little soft, or they got it too low and then shocks bottoming out, and the tire can't hold the amount of load that the car's bottoming out on.
Austin Cindric is in. It'll be his first stop of the day. And William Byron speeding on pit road.
William Byron gets busted for speeding on pit road. Uh-oh.
Yep. That sucks. Can't beat yourself.
Not bueno.
Coming to pit road as service continues on the 2 for Cindric. Kyle Busch is in. Jamie.
Kyle Busch not happy with his race car so far. Just loose center entry, could not.
Bubba won here this race last year, Rich. This race, the September or October race, Bubba won this race. What's up, Coach Plays? What's up, buddy?
4 tires for Suarez.
Y'all, if you want to see some nice shorts on YouTube, check out Coach Plays video shorts that he does. It's criminal. Criminal, the views that he gets on the shorts content that he produces for his channel. Go check him out. Subscribe to his channel.
And an air pressure adjustment. Regan? Ross Chastain sliding back just a little bit as this run went on. The race car too tight in the center for him, but loose on the gas off of the corner.
63 in the house. We've got 41 laps to go here in stage 1. We're on lap 40 of 267 in the race. Green flag pit stops happening as we speak. Martin Truex Jr. still showing as your race leader. Ty Gibbs has moved up to second.
Free early. You saw the incident just 6 laps in when he got into the 5 of Larson. Car pretty good overall. Good speed in that 45.
They look so good, Coach, and the way you cut them off to make them loop perfect, that shit's brilliant, bro. That shit is brilliant.
Yeah, this is like the betting window right before the horse race.
The first time I watched, first 2 or 3 times I watched one of those shorts, Coach, I watched it like 2 times before I realized you had looped it perfectly. And I was watching the same video again.
some room to grow with that car, though. It's just too tight for him.
Blaney, Larson, Burton are in, so is Jones.
Keep an eye on this map. Here he comes, 11.
Dennis says Bubba has talent. He can win in Cup. I doubt he will ever be a champion, but neither was my favorite driver, Junior.
Get that position.
Hour of the loop. No doubt, buddy. I paid some money this week to try to start getting those, the 11 to the lead here. Hamlin.
Missed pit road. Let's check his audio.
What are you talking
It
about?
wasn't a clean entry to pit road, so to speak.
Still showing Bell in the lead. I'm trying to add those captions next, Coach. I paid some website $7 to make that easier to do.
Radio banner is warming up a little bit in the 19. We've seen that before.
So this leaves Christopher Bell.
That shorts content isn't a moneymaker, that's for sure. That's more to pick up subscribers than it is to make money.
Brad Keselowski and J.J. Yaley, who were on pit road at lap 7 and can go a bit further here.
Bell's coming. Here he comes.
Yeah, he's going to toss.
You do all yours on CapCut for free? I got the pro version of CapCut. So yeah, I'm right with you. I'll start picking it up, learning how to do it.
A little bit about how things are different on a green flag stop versus a yellow flag stop.
It's a good point, Kurt. Denny Hamlin's known for pushing the envelope and getting in trouble and having trouble on that pit.
Shorts are good advertising, exactly. That's kind of like to promote your channel. What's up, Havoc? What's going on, Havoc? We got 66 up in here. It's NASCAR Cup Series Racing, the Advent Health 400 from Kansas Speedway. Michael McDowell now showing as your leader, but he is coming to pit road as we speak.
And here's McDowell. He will give up the lead. And lap 44.
I'm not familiar with Sheegan Sports, but I hear you, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand, Coach, why they're not. Maybe create a channel just for your shorts, Coach, and see if you can start from scratch with them and see if that does it. But I mean, what a hassle. What a freaking hassle, bro. But they're too good not to be seen, man. They're way too good not to be seen.
Josh Bilicki penalized too fast on pit road. Ryan Preece makes his stop. That leaves LaJoy, the race leader, with Keselowski and Yaley.
Sitting right at about 68 in the chat today, y'all. We got 35 laps to go here in stage 1. LaJoy now showing as the leader. A 0.5 of a second lead over Brad Keselowski, who sits in second. Denny Hamlin now in third. It's almost 7 seconds back from the leader. Big Dog says, me and Thor will have our own channel shortly. We old dogs need to stick together. He's a little camera shy, Big Dog. Thor is a little camera shy. If it doesn't involve eating or swimming in the swimming pool, he don't want to be on camera.
Well, that's the play for sure, but what's going to draw you in is the leaders are coming. Denny's right on his bumper.
So Corey LaJoy will come in this time. He's the only car that has not been to pit road today.
I apologize again, y'all, on this graphic here on the left side of the screen that shows the top 3. It's not letting me edit it. I think I'm pushing my computer to the limit as far as how much shit I got going on right now. Fab says I can't take it anymore. Hope you're back at 4 for some Dodger baseball. Yeah, we'll be back for Dodger baseball tonight, Fab. We'll see you later. We'll see you later, dude. Hamlin now in the lead. But Truex wants it. Truex wants it. Hamlin up high, Truex down low. The battle of the Toyota Camrys. Pushing it right to the limit, bro. It won't even let me pull that down a little bit, Coach. It won't even let me pull it down. Anytime you've got like a video, like the race playing right here on this monitor, that's just a resource monster. Absolute resource monster. And this is a brand new computer, y'all. Brand new computer. You saw Truex just took the lead there. Right at 57 in the chat, y'all. I just keep seeing these cars scroll by. That 6 Guardians of the Galaxy paint scheme is pretty sick as well. But I really love what they did to the McDonald's car this week. That 17's a sleeper, y'all. That 17 paint scheme, definite sleeper. What's your favorite, chat? Which year is that? 45 sick, the 47 mac and cheese. Tell you Computer's Task Manager to make a high priority. It'll work better. Make what a high priority, though? But I hear what you're saying. That's probably a good idea. I should probably make OBS the lead. Nathan says, I can't believe how many people are streaming the race, showing the race the wrong way. Report them. Report them for spam. Report them for spam. That's all you got to do. Click report, click spam. They'll turn that shit off in about 30 minutes. Nine times out of 10, the ones that are actually showing the event here on YouTube tend to be from China. They tend to be YouTubers based in China. Dave says if Leah could pick their favorite paint scheme, she would definitely pick the mac and cheese scheme. These Savannah Banana guys, they are blowing up, y'all. They are on every social media platform. It's like Austin Dillon threw out a first pitch at one of their games. All right, let's get back to it, y'all.
Gosh, is it fun. Looked like a boomerang he was talking. And Austin Dillon played in the Little League World Series.
You like that Dr. Pepper car? Bubba Wallace?
He's going to go out there and throw a heater right down the pike.
All right, Truex continues to lead by 0.4 of a second over Hamlin. Reddick moves up to third.
Just like we talked about, he was in position when it counted. Then he got in that dirty area of the lappers. He moved around, got in position, and made that pass. Used them as a pick.
Oh, we got a wheel loose from the 14 on pit road.
Uh-oh, loose wheel.
Down the road by itself. That is not a good sign.
14 is racing his own tire down pit road. That's a huge penalty in NASCAR because it's extremely dangerous should that tire get kicked up into the fans. So some people are getting suspended on Monday morning. Some folks are getting suspended on Monday. The 14 backing up down pit road.
Who had pitted at lap 7 and then has ridden out a full tank here, but now he will go laps down.
Yeah, was already having trouble.
5th place, Brad Keselowski also pitted at lap 7.
Chris says, who's led the most laps so far? Let me look for you, Chris. Just for you, sir. The 19 car of Martin Truex has led the most laps.
Are on that cycle. Here comes Bubba Wallace, 6th place.
This week should be fun with the throwback cars? Absolutely.
Well, Mike, just the update, the 6th car of Brad Keselowski, he was extremely
Absolutely. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm right here, though.
Made an adjustment, topped it off with fuel. Not 100% certain, but they may try to stretch this right here.
That's almost what it's starting to look like.
So Chase Briscoe will get a pass through for the uncontrolled tire. A very minor.
209 laps to go in the race. Truex's lead still sits at about a half second over Hamlin. Reddick is like 8 seconds back, though, y'all. This is a 2-car race for now. 2-car race for now. The Toyotas of Truex Jr. and Hamlin.
With 71 laps to go. I'm looking running my fuel predictor, and it factors in pace, throttle time, and all of that. And right now,
I think a Gatorade scheme would look pretty tight. That green and the orange.
right now I'm showing where he
I think that would be pretty tight.
21 more laps on his tank of fuel, and if you look at it right now, there's 22 laps to go in the stage.
Okay.
What do you guys think is? What sponsor do you think is missing in NASCAR? Which company do you think is big enough and has the money and the financial backing that should be in NASCAR that you're shocked that they don't sponsor somebody in NASCAR?
They got out on fresh tires 4 laps sooner, and that is why Christopher Bell is
I'm stunned that I know they've got the Busch car for Harvick, but I'm stunned that Budweiser is not on a car. I've always been stunned that Microsoft isn't on a car.
Same frustration he had last week early in the race. Why did you pit me later?
USPS. Yeah, Nike. How is Nike? Well, they've been on some of the Jordan cars, but never as a primary. SpaceX is Howard Johnson.
Keselowski and Matt McCall and the wizardry on what they're trying to do. If this pulls off, they'll have an extra set of tires.
Prime Drink by Logan Paul.
Comes out at the stage break here in 20, and he makes it on fuel. They will have an extra set of tires to use.
Six car didn't put on tires.
It's like an extra $100 bill.
Yeah, Harvick's paint scheme next week is badass. I like his All-Star one, though, the throwback to the 29. Google? How is Google not on here?
Inside the top 10 here, he was down and out almost last.
Coors Light? Yeah, Coors Light. How did they leave the deal? Amazon? Exactly. How is Amazon not on a car?
Let's see how it plays out.
61 laps complete.
It says Nike runs sweatshops.
Today's right combination sponsored by Subway.
Well, Mike, this may be hard to believe, but it has to do with Toyota and Kansas Speedway. They have 10 wins at this speedway.
Amazon is a shocker that it's not on there.
A year ago, Kurt Busch driving the 45 Toyota won the race. Toyota's had 4 in the top 5, all 6 in the top 10.
Google's been on trucks and Xfinity, says Dave Rhodes.
267 laps. In the fall, Bubba won the race driving the 45, and Toyota's had 4 in the top 5 and led a combined 94 of 267 laps. All this could be the Subway.
NASCAR banned the cigarette brands? Yeah, they did.
To get their 11th win at Kansas and their 4th win of 2023.
It used to be we had the Jack Daniels car, right? That was always a sick paint scheme.
1 through 4 plus 6 and 7 right now.
You know how I knew they were fast here?
Because you're talking to me?
You know, all the brass showed
Imagine Honda in NASCAR.
all the manufactured brass showed up here.
Might be changing my name with people having a hard time highlighting my name.
See your strategy there. I might have saw that's a forward down.
It is a long name.
And then there's plenty of GM.
Butterfly in the house. Let's get the new butterfly emoji up for Butterfly, y'all. Hit Butterfly with that new butterfly emoji.
Yeah, a little scrape. Not too bad. Good
Rob and Butterfly both got new emojis today.
Larson is working on the top 10.
The 21 up in the wall a little bit there.
Josh Balicki there. Makes a little room.
Excuse me. Yep. Move over. Gotcha.
That worked perfect, Kurt.
Larson shooting the middle between Harvick,
I did too.
And go 3 wide.
and he goes right through them like they're standing still.
For Larson to pass Harvick that way while they're working through the lap car.
I think Harvick and Balicki both gave him a lot of respect too.
Moves him up to 11th.
No longer wear Nike because of their business practice. It's been a few years. Apple on that list as well.
Here we go again. It's getting just choosing a lane that somebody's not in and working with your car's setup. And I think the key to this racetrack is just the stick and the way that the car will work on entry.
15 laps to go here in stage 1. Martin Truex Jr. continues to lead a contingent of Toyotas, running 1 through 4. Truex, Hamlin, Reddick, Gibbs. Then you have the Chevy of Suarez in 5th, followed by 2 more Toyotas of Wallace and Bell.
Truex, Hamlin, Reddick, Gibbs in command.
Toyota's just dominating. Just dominating. Dave says Bobby's going to be in a bad mood. The Red Sox lost. I don't know. He had a successful date, bro. That should last the whole day. He should be fine. He said date number 2 is on tap. should be fine. He should be fine. Big Dog says, Butterfly, as Bruce Willis once said, welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to the party. 66 up in here, up in here. That's our high for today. Fox Sports 1 is side by side, still showing the action with 12 to go here in stage 1, lap 69 of 267 in today's race. Truex Jr.'s lead over Hamlin, 0.2 of a second. Hamlin coming quick here, coming on strong as we approach the end of stage 1. Reddick in third is still almost 11 full seconds back. Clone Harvick says, Butterfly, where the hell is Harvick? Harvick still in 12th. Toyotas have shown up, Blue Neon. They are dominating this race. There's an Infinity car next week. The real cool is the Herbie logo, the love bug. There we go. There we go. And laps to go in stage 1. Bohan says, go Harvick. 50 likes on today's stream, y'all. Keep hitting that like. There's a new thumbs up emoji as well for the like button, as well as the new subscribe button. Larson already back up into 10th, says Marquise. He's coming on strong, man. He won't be no time. He's about to come up and give these Toyotas some trouble. He's about to come up here and give these Toyotas a little bit of trouble. We go back to the action with 9 to go.
Seconds ahead of the field. Now here comes Brad Keselowski, who just stopped for fresh tires. He should blast right through here.
Man, I was so excited to see if they were going to stretch it to the end, but they were losing so much lap time.
Harrison Burton, Chase Elliott will be honoring their dads next week with their paint schemes. Chris Davis says, I think next week there's a Ross Chastain will be driving a USPS throwback scheme. Dave Rhodes putting up the thumbs up emoji.
Heads back out. This keeps getting worse. Here's what happened. Loose. Ooh, right in front of Daniel Suarez.
He got in a wall, but again, it saved him.
Yeah, he's getting good at that. So, hey, right rear wall.
Where's the Roman car? What do you mean, Conrad?
Joey Logano had last week.
The yips?
No, the into the wall. And oh my gosh, it's going to be one of those days.
Kyle Busch up to 11th, y'all, trying to get into this top 10. Larson has just entered the Chastain. Next on his list is Ross Chastain.
You know, you hear him talking about bouncing on that right rear.
Well, he's right with him, Big Dog. He's right there with him.
Just keep sending that suspension to, solid. And
Pulling up on him as we speak.
15th here is Logano having a much better day than last week.
71 up in here. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. At the start of this stream, I was only 20 subscribers away from 13,000. Hopefully we can get it during this race. COO, are you about to leave me?
Jamie?
I'm fun. You can take the thing? My keys are up there. It's the silver key. Okay, and when you're looking at the mailboxes, there's like 3 little U sections. It's the one to the left, and you're going to look down and to your right, and that's P.O. Box 666. There's going to be a key in there that makes you open a bigger box. You understand?
You said that we heard Denny Hamlin.
Okay, well, I'll let you know. I love you too.
Right, everything was set up accordingly. Didn't have to turn a bull wedge.
Did I change my name? Seems like people have trouble highlighting my name. I think just make it shorter, Sheila. Just get a shorter name. Roberta here. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
I like it when you find that zone. When you're in the zone, crew chief, that's when things just start to slow down and you're able to digest it. But yeah, Chase has actually gained 11 spots since the last caution.
All right, we've just got 4 laps to go here in stage 1. Now 3. It's Hamlin in the lead. Truex Jr. now 0.6 seconds back, 0.6 of a second. Huh? Okay, thank you. COO headed out to visit her sister. Gonna go visit my sister.
Doing what you need to do, not making mistakes. Had a green flag pit stop, capitalized on that. The race being spread out like this. When it was jumbled up,
Let's just take off that little image before Bossy as well. Make it simple.
Spread out and he can methodically pass them one by one.
Here are the standings coming into the race. We'll award stage points here in 2 more laps for stage 1.
All right, Kyle Larson leads the point standings with 2 wins. Here we go, 2 to go in stage 1.
Heard Bubba Wallace tell us how important that is, how desperate they're needing stage points to get back in this points game. Then on the flip side of that, the playoff picture. When
Final lap. Final lap of stage 1.
That's that padding that you need.
Yeah, this is Denny Hamlin about to come back.
1 like away from 55, y'all.
Those are the big points, the big ones that roll with
1 like away from 55.
Just trying to hang on to that lead lap.
Well, 1 down. He was 2 down.
Yeah, he's just
so now he's the tail end of 1 down. If he can stay in front of Denny, and he will. Denny Hamlin.
All right, Hamlin wins stage 1 at Kansas.
His 4th here and his 2nd stage win of the season.
Hamlin wins stage 1. So do you get a special thirst buster for NASCAR? Not a special one. Just a normal one. Just normal. Roberta here, our newest subscriber, says, go Harvick. Let's go, girl. Let's go. Let's get it. Don't stop. Get it. Get it. 70 in the box. She says, go Bush. Who you rooting for, Roberta? Who you really rooting for? Now go Hamlin. All right, we just got through stage 1, y'all. Just got through stage 1. We're 49 minutes into the race. 49 minutes into the race on lap 81 of 186. Average speed, 149.460. Last fast lap, 147.67. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different leaders in today's race. Martin Truex is your laps led leader with 35. And we've had 2 cautions today. An incident on lap 4 between the 5 and the 45. And on lap 80 for the conclusion of stage 1. Addison says you can't root for everybody. Roberta says, I'm a Busch fan, but I also love Harvick and Hamlin. All the gents of the sport. I can respect it. I can respect it. Fran Barugas rooting for Kyle Larson. Larson coming on fast there at the end of that stage. Where's Chase Elliott at? Says Thomas Forbes. Chase Elliott 13th, y'all. Let me take you through the field. Let me take you through the field, y'all. So here we go. On your screen there. There's your top 14. Hamlin, Truex, Gibbs, Reddick, Suarez, then Bell, Wallace, Blaney, Chastain, Larson, Busch, Gregson, Elliott, Harvick. You can't help but notice all them Toyotas up top and all them Chevys coming on strong. And now we'll take you through the rest. There we go. There's 14. 15 through 32. Barry, Logano, Amarola, Buscher, Dillon, Cindric, Jones, Allmendinger, Gillen, Stenhouse, Burton, LaJoy, Priest, Dillon, Poole, Keselowski, Yaley. Keselowski 2 laps down. What happened to the 6th car? 19 cars currently on the lead lap. Austin Dillon, the last car on the lead lap. And then Cindric now sitting in 20th. Austin Cindric been quiet this year, y'all. Cindric has been quiet. Let's get back to it.
I'm liking Kyle Larson's rebound, so that's who I'm watching. The way that he stays calm, he's just like Zen mode running through the field.
Timothy Leopard checks in. What's up, Timothy?
And if he can run with these veterans at 23-11.
I think it's coming up, Marquise.
Wow, he's having a pretty good day.
Absolutely.
Larry Mack.
Yeah, Mike,
It's like we never left here, Jeff. We've been on a lot. We're back again tonight for Dodger baseball, then tomorrow night for Lakers Warriors, Game 4. Who is my favorite driver? Roberta?
So it's actually good to see him running up front.
That 4 girl. I've been a Harvick fan since Dale Earnhardt died.
21st today has worked his way up to 13th. He's definitely somebody we're going to have to watch in this next stage. Back to you, Mike.
Jamie Mack.
70 in the house. We should make a push for 100 hopefully today.
You know, obviously I was talking about the Toyotas and they're the fast and the speed. The ones to actually watch is this pit road. Whoever can beat each other. Look at those 2 cars right there, Mark Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin. Whoever's team can put that car out front in front of the other one when time.
They're about to come down pit road here.
Probably will be.
Yeah, this is just the second stop of the day. There's still so much more work that they have to get through, but again, it's minimizing mistakes.
Thomas Forbes says same here, Valhalla.
Flag pit stop where you can lose a lot more if you're not on your light.
Berta says great. I love Harvick too.
Austin Cindric will get the free pass here at the end of stage 1.
I'm a Harvick fan. Harvick on the overlay every week. I try to, when I do the overlays, I try to put Harvick on there. I don't try, I do. And then I always try to put the guy that won the last race at the track. And that was Bubba Wallace. I saw that, Butterfly. I saw that. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, you can't even go to the mall now. You really, I mean, any time you leave your home, you risk some douchebag. It's unbelievable what we've become. Race off pit road, Hamlin, Truex, Gibbs, Suarez, Wallace, Blaney, Bell, Larson, Reddick, Chastain. They all took 4 tires. Reddick lost 5 spots on pit road.
Hard to make up what you lose on pit road, Kurt.
Just got to roll your sleeves up and get after it.
How far was that from you, Butterfly, that mall? The day Dale Sr. died was the day the music died, says Big Dog. I was in shock that day, bro. Absolute shock. I've gone through that twice now with my sports idols, my sports heroes, with both Dale and with Kobe. No place is safe.
Mark Rita was 65.
I'm just, it's so random. You know what I mean? Absolutely random. Ooh, almost got dusted there, y'all. Marquis says, I didn't even want to read into it. This world can be a depressing place. I wish I knew what the answer was, y'all. I wish I knew what the answer was. They want to make our schools out of glass. Can you believe that concept? Out of glass? That's kind of another reason, Butterfly, where I think maybe it'd be good for you to go to a like an elementary school or something like that, you know. It's 71 up in here. We're at the stage 1 break of the Advent Health 400 from Kansas Speedway. Denny Hamlin, still your leader after pit stops there. Some of them Toyotas did have some issues on pit road, but it's still a lot of Toyotas up there in that top 10. Berta says we need to live by the 10 Commandments, stop the friggin' divide. 7 at a bus stop in Brownsville, Texas today. Every day, y'all, there is not a single day that is guaranteed, y'all. Not a single day that is guaranteed. Bush to the rear. What happened, Brandon? What happened? $74 in the house as we make that push towards 100. Here we go.
Back to the Advent Health 400 from Kansas on FS1. We're at the end of stage 1.
Ricky says, I'm a hermit these days, but I love going out in nature in general, like for hiking. Blue Neon says, what's going on in the world these days? It's been that way for a while, y'all. It's been this way for a while, and I don't think it's slowing down. Young Solo says, prayers and love from Southern California. So sorry that your state is going through yet another tragedy. What's going on in this world? Speeding on pit road for Kyle Busch.
It's going to start to feel the effect even 15 to 20 car lengths back. The closer it gets to that lead car,
so the COO going to visit her sister, but on the way she's stopping by the PO box, and I think I might have a Freddie Freeman bobblehead up in there.
For grip and speed, but their big thing they're looking for is to get out of that dirty air.
Thanks, Larry. Harrison Burton makes a late stop to top.
Might have a Freddie Freeman to add to the collection.
Tyler Reddick's team had trouble with the jack. That's why he came out of the pits back in 9th place. Let's get an update on the 99.
Harvick still in 12th, y'all.
Strong run so far for Daniel Suarez in that 99 car. Told him he was doing a great job of running the bottom. Now his only complaint was that the car just a little bit free everywhere. Well, they told him we're going to make a wedge adjustment in that last caution. He said, hey, let's not go too far.
So you like your little butterfly there, butterfly?
Run the top, guys.
Harrison Burton's stop was to retighten the right front lug nut, and Kyle Busch had a problem on his stop.
Dick Love Sports.
Into his stop, so they could tighten the
lug
nut, and then he got nabbed for speeding on the exit.
Cool.
Here's some Kyle Larson audio. He's in 8th place.
I've done it over with, pass with, but Nick has came down to me multiple times about Tyler apologizing. Yeah, no, I mean, that's fine. I got tied. I had no run. You're trying to
I'm going to say Gibbs. I think Ty Gibbs will win stage 2.
Nothing phases that kid. Every single time something happens.
It'll be between him and Larson. That's my prediction.
No problem, no drama.
Sheila back in the house with her new name.
All right, we're going to listen in on the 99.
Dick Love Sports.
Frank Kimmel the third as they come to the Geico restart zone.
All right, here we go. Geico restart zone. Green flag, back out.
No, he ain't. Did not push you. Into the inside, took the position.
Oh, they had to check up.
Oh, he's in trouble still. Whew, Suarez almost got turned around.
I mean, it all started with Blaney on the bottom, and he had to check.
The drag race between the top two, Hamlin and Truex Jr. Truex going to go high.
Couldn't tell which one it was.
Keep it off the wall.
Turn him around.
That cost Suarez 8 positions as the battle for the lead is back on.
So this is important. Watching those two cars, there's without a doubt that Martin Truex Jr. 19 car has the short run speed. Did they make an adjustment there that he can match the long run speed of the 11? That doesn't surprise me there. Saw the same thing the last run.
You like the butterfly? Good deal.
It's an arm wrestle right now of who's going to take the lead and get the clean air, the most clean air early in a run, and Truex wanted it big time.
Third place, 3 wide. And Chastain pops up in front of Ty Gibbs to take that spot. 3 wide behind them. Here comes Chase Elliott, bottom of the racetrack, bottom to top for Elliott.
I don't know if you have your browser in dark mode, Butterfly, but it really looks good in dark mode with the black background.
That was a bold move.
Did you see Bubba Wallace move up and take the air off the nose of Larson?
Berta says, I can't stand Ty. He should go back to kindergarten with Bozo Bubba. Come on, Roberta. That's going to be my new driver next year.
It's pretty wild. These guys, I mean, there's so many different battles to choose from. And
Her daughter is scared to go to school, getting threats, helicopter flying, keep them safe. So I think it was last week on Wednesday, I woke up 7 o'clock or so. I walk outside the backyard, and I got a helicopter right over the desert behind me, and he sat there hoovering for a good 30 minutes.
Still out there, 54.
Well, that's Josh Berry moving up on Daniel Suarez.
What's up, Clay Lewis?
Not a good restart at all for Suarez. Now we're mired back in traffic, lost all.
Give me an update on the score, Clay Lewis. What was the score?
Yeah, his car might be fine, but he got.
Howard says, Bozo Bubba, surely you jest.
As soon as your momentum is taken away and you
Don't call me Shirley.
in a spot you don't want to be in, it's like
Dave says, I have mine in dark mode always.
Everybody else has got 2 to run by you.
I'd say it. You heard that. You heard it in his spotter. His spotter told him, coming to you, here comes the help. Did not tell him that he's going to the inside to make the pass. I know probably saw that in his mirror and elected not to go down and make a block, but that block, or the lack thereof, is what put him back there in a traffic.
We have got a 2311 Big Mac. Sorry, I mean, I was looking at all of this. I'm like, boys, these were all teams.
2311 cars all in a gaggle back there.
And it's like, God, everybody just settle here.
Well, Bubba Wallace just about shaved the nose off a Ty Gibbs car coming up in front of him there.
So there's a short run speed. We just talked about it. Now
We're on lap 14 of 85 in stage 2, 94 of 267 in the race.
Last time it took lappers, used a lapper to make the pass.
Truex back on his door. It's going to be a matter of will Denny slide up in front of him.
Where's the 48 car?
I don't think he's going to get it done yet. Hanging on the outside, Truex. Here he comes back off of 2.
These Toyota guys know that they've got a 1-up.
11th place.
It's a matter of who's going to be in position.
Barry's in 11th place.
It takes me exactly back to what I just said. The 11 to Denny
27-19 Sixers after 1, says Dave Rhodes. Butterfly says they want to make the inside of the schools open concept classrooms, no curtains or anything. Some glass bulletproof. We're saying no to it.
Battling for third, and it just continues to slide a little further back. But I mean, these guys, again, we talked about Hendrick, we talked about with the Toyotas with 2311 and
the future of Fontana Raceway? Yeah, I don't know. I know they've been struggling there.
Right front of the 5 when it went by. He's been in the.
Didn't they say they were going to try to make it into something else?
The lettering was rubbed off of his right front tire.
Why don't 7-Eleven or Circle K have a car?
The right rear too. It tells me he's been in a wall curve.
Circle K has been on cars before. But yeah, it's kind of shocking they don't have cars.
Hey now.
Baby steps.
It fits. I come in here every time you do sports. Dust is chicks love sports.
7th, Christopher Bell drops low in turn 3.
You're always going to be Sheila to me.
Single file in front of them.
Still there. That's it.
Blaney is the first Ford in 7.
But it had been a while since you changed your name last time.
For the lead again. Denny's a faster car on this long run, but somehow, some way, he's going to have to make this bottom work. Maybe a slide job, Kurt.
This is that opportune time. That right there, that percentage chance of sliding up now, do it. Just take it.
There it is.
Yep.
Battle for the lead.
I mean, you're this many laps into
Hamlin back to the lead. Wallace up to third.
And if you wait too long, you get stalled out back there behind that leader, and you start wearing your stuff out.
No Walmart car. That was one of the ones I said. Mr. Nobody says Auto Club Speedway going to a half-mile track in a few years, says Mr. Nobody.
It's a little cat and mouse already. This is interesting.
Here he comes back.
Yeah.
Truex on the bottom.
I'm liking this.
Denny didn't get off of 2 very good at all.
These guys.
Is there a point at which
I don't know if we can get into the gun law discussion, y'all. I don't know if we can do that.
The point of racing a teammate is to show.
I really don't know if we can do that. People get heated.
And right now, one guy's car might be better for this run. This guy's car might be better.
Go Bubba, says Cush Boss.
You got to get it sorted out because the third place car will
Bubba Wallace is catching it. That's why you do. Jamie, you got something?
Menace is find the wall, Hamlin.
Maybe the best running Penske driver right now, but talking to his crew chief, Jonathan Hassler.
73 up and here, up and here.
And arrow changes that they made in the offseason really hurt Team Penske.
Yeah, you didn't know, Marquise. You didn't know, but it's just a heated topic. It gets really weird.
To move the needle, and they found it a little bit in practice for Blaney, but right now he's just saying he is so tight, screaming on the radio after the restart.
And everybody locks into their position. You know, they're locked into the point that they get angry. Harvick getting passed out there.
100 laps complete in Kansas. Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex just trading the lead back.
Truex and Hamlin dominating this one. Did you know that Walmart making their own gas stations? Yeah. Frank says Fontana trying to only miss 1 year of NASCAR. I think it's optimistic. Hey, you better not lose your race. Is Fontana a ISC track? Because then they have some protection, because NASCAR obviously going to take care of the tracks they own first. Breaking news, MLB is planning to launch the first ever regular season game in South Korea with Padres versus Dodgers. Yeah, someone came in and mentioned that earlier, Mr. Nobody. Interesting. What's for lunch? No lunch. I'm going to probably have these Cheetos. I had a breakfast this morning that was delicious. Just some poached eggs. Beryl Miller, I'm a fan of Larson. He come back today watching the game. He's on his way, bro. He's on his way up through the field. Let me do some refreshing here, y'all. Let's refresh this. I'm going to refresh this feed. That's bringing us the audio. And then I'll try to get synced up with the TV a little bit better. Montana is ISC, but so is Chicagoland, if that tells you anything. ABO is a pretty fun league. Do you check out our buddy KAE here on YouTube? He does a lot of those KBO games. He does a lot of those, bro. They sold most of the land to put up houses. The track will be smaller than the old parking lot. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that too, bro.
There, but Kansas Speedway, for whatever reason, always has some sort of caution comes out and just flips this race for all sorts of frenzy. And
Hamlin now has led 29 of 107 laps. We're on lap 108 of 267. Caution.
Caution, turn 2. Car in the wall.
Austin
Cindric in the wall in turn 2.
He had been a lap down at the end of the stage and got the free pass. And now he brings out the second caution for cause of the day at lap 109.
I think he had a flat.
He was running 19th.
Got into the wall very early, rode it all the way around.
The dinner, Dave? Enjoy, bro. Enjoy.
That's been the trouble spot is turn 1 entry. Cars will load up.
And he had a flat before he got there.
Yep.
When I passed Darrell Waltrip on the final lap of the 79 Daytona 500 for the win, he got very angry, says Big Dog.
Yeah,
but you want it there. You don't want that thing to blow out in the middle.
Howard says, I still remember when Fontana was the Kaiser Steel Mill.
That's a little different there.
Ida Blue passed away today. I heard about that.
Or it just hit it that hard and changed.
I think the wheel come off.
We'll see you. Dodgers Padres after this.
The nut was off of it.
No nut, no hub.
His tire bursted, Daryl?
Yeah, the wheel fell off.
Wow, look at the whole rim came off, y'all. The whole rim came off.
The wheel, it actually runs around on the ball joint or something there, and it just cuts that alloy wheel right in half.
Just like one of those Haas tool cutters on a lathe.
Crazy.
It just goes right through that.
Fontana is/was really too big, too hard to watch half the race, too far away.
Somehow, and it'll ride around in that rim and cut that thing right in half.
So let's talk about
there's a boat on the bottom of the
Coming in for Dodgers Padres, Jay Ramos.
It'll just sit there.
Game 3, y'all. Game 3.
Put it in a lathe.
So let's talk about
who's going to win that series.
Brad Keselowski on the stage-ending caution took the wave around, and this caution will put Keselowski solidly back on the lead lap.
I like it.
I think I saw the lug nut right behind that truck on the ground.
I like
nope.
it.
Maybe it was a water bottle.
You were hot with that circle pin.
I saw something shiny. Hey, you think it's hot out there? Boys are drinking some water today.
90+ degrees ambient temperature.
That lug nut's somewhere in its.
So we're on lap 30 of 85 in stage 2, lap 110 at 267 in the race. The Toyotas continue to lead, but pit road is open.
To third, pretty happy driver right now. Car's pretty neutral. Could be a little bit tighter, so they'll make a slight adjustment with air pressure and 4 tires there. Denny Hamlin, same thing, said he wants to be just a little bit tighter.
Hila says Valhalla Butterfly gets a butterfly. I get a swift kick in the ass.
Truex Jr.'s team told him, we see what it's doing in the data. We will tighten your car up some for this next run. And the one car, Ross Chastain, has been loose all day. This run, though, it was better. It stayed tight the whole run, and he liked the consistency.
Blue was the 3-time World Series champion with Oakland.
Here's your race off pit road.
Chase Elliott, team backing up in the background right there, guys. Had trouble. I don't think they got the lug nut on or something.
I'm dead here, y'all. I'm dead. Sheila just busted me out.
Had to back up. Put the left rear.
What? Bubba Wallace wins the race off pit road. Chastain second.
These boys stay tough on pit road.
What? All right, we go to a commercial break. We go to a commercial break. 2 little kids crushing one another in the infield there. What's up, Scott Nichols? Rich says, I hate what the West Coast leg will be. Let's go, Bubba, says Marquise. Howard, my man Bubba. Roberta would like to see Brad win again. Not a big fan of his, but he has worked hard since going to Roush. 60 likes with 77 in the chat, y'all. Can we get to 100 today? On either one of those counts. Another problem on the bottom of the screen here. We've got something missing. There must be some blanks in there. Must be some blanks. I got to figure that out. How do I feel about the A's moving to Vegas? I don't know. When they sure haven't taken care of them up there. I think what the A's need more than anything is an ownership change, but a trip to Vegas. Vegas is going to get all the teams, y'all. They're going to get every one of the major pro sports teams. It's going to happen. So you better take care of your team in your city or they be moving. They be moving. Hila says he didn't read my comment. I did read your comment about a kick in the ass. I did read your comment. Absolutely read your comment. Flying in the house, though. Let me see what's going on the YouTubes. This might be a bad idea. Because this page here is graphic intensive. Let's put it that way. Absolutely graphic intensive. Big Zig on already doing that basketball game. Way to do it. Right, back to it, y'all.
Denny Hamlin will restart sixth. He dropped back, and Hamlin told his team the spots lost on pit road were on him, not the crew. So it's going to be Wallace and Chastain up front, Truex and Gibbs, Larson and Hamlin, Almirola and Berry, Blaney and Harvick, the top 10. The Toyota Camry TRD leads the field here for the restart. And William Byron took the wave around, as Brad Keselowski did earlier. He is now one of about.
And so Harvick in the top 10 now.
Lap down. Austin Cindric is going
It's Wallace Chastain up front, Truex Jr. Gibbs, row 2, Larson Hamlin, row 3, Almirola Berry, row 4, and Blaney Harvick, row 5, as we go back under green.
Wow, what a jump by Chastain.
Sure is, with a lot of help on the outside. Truex pushing Bubba Wallace. Might see that combination go right to the front here. Yes.
He's on that.
Chastain had a great jump, but it was too good.
Idiots on YouTube talking about MLB expansion.
NASCAR says the restart is under review.
Interesting.
All right, they're reviewing this restart. Could be someone headed to the back.
This is awesome. Love this place.
Oakland a real mess. Vegas might be a better home. Start anew. Philadelphia 44, Boston 33, halfway through the second.
Guys everywhere. It's just so neat to watch the way that some people use the momentum. And some guys.
Nick Joy accidentally said Machado plays for the Pirates.
Gibbs has been making up a ton of time.
How is Bucky's today? You making fun of how I said Bucky's? Ooh, Harvick almost hits the 48, but gets passed by Kyle Busch.
Blaney on the outside. If Blaney didn't hit the wall, you wouldn't want to put your hand in between it.
That group fighting hard for 10th place.
Great American Ballpark has MGM Betkosk.
Straightaway, and then you want to fan out into the corner where you grab that clean air.
Butterfly making fun of how I was saying Busey's. Bucky's.
And we've got Truex making a pass for second.
Man, Chastain just cannot hold those guys off.
Oh, here comes Hamlin.
And look who's showing up.
Yeah, Larson.
And Hamlin trying to pass Chastain now.
I'm back.
And that's our
They've got a history, and that number 5 car's joining the fray. Here comes Larson next to Hamlin.
And we'll see if Denny tosses it down in there to try to.
Hamlin to the bottom to try to hold these spots.
Gave the 5 the outside. Here comes.
He's going to lose it. Here comes Larson on the inside now of Chastain.
NASCAR has reviewed the restart, said it was a clean restart, no penalties.
Hey, no penalties from the restart. Larson up to third.
That car is rolling right now.
Chastain rolling up on him pretty quick, though.
Stage 1 here. He's right back.
I want a Bucky T now. My cousin wore one for Easter, and it was adorable.
This is obvious analogy here, but he is the only car that can run with that.
Let's go Larson, says Daryl Miller. 74 up in here, up in here. NASCAR Cup Series racing here on the channel. Advent Health 400 from Kansas Speedway.
Truex to the bottom.
We'll see how hard he races him.
Here comes Truex to the bottom, and then Denny Hamlin right behind him, door to door to Chastain.
Truex making the pass on Bubba Wallace.
Get back in line and get your groove and run your lap time.
He's past him. Can he hold it, though?
And then push him down the back straightaway.
He's going to come up, slide up in front of him,
Coming back on Hamlin.
and Truex back to the lead.
Last thing you want to do is be door to door allow that, punch that huge hole in the air for the
Big Dog says, when I was 12, my cousin tried to kiss me. I ran like hell.
Just to try to get that clean air, and now just draft again and just try to get
Outta here,
away,
dude.
just separate yourself.
Well, unfortunately, by doing that, he is pulling Kyle Larson right to them.
That's exactly right.
He's fast, though.
All right, I got to text the COO, y'all.
Bubba ain't going to give the spot.
Doesn't like the bottom, though. See how he got to the bottom, got tight, missed the bottom, couldn't get to the throttle. Bubba gets the advantage on the outside, the momentum. It's going to be hard to pass Bubba.
Reddick makes the pass.
69 up in here. Truex Jr. Wallace, your top two.
The speeding penalty back at lap 80 for Kyle Busch. Now, you talked about that penalty, Kurt. They had a problem in the pits, and you said that penalty might have been self-inflicted on purpose.
As far as him speeding on pit road,
Harvick down to 13th.
They already had a loose wheel,
so they already had the penalty.
They already had a penalty, so Kyle Busch from the 8 was going to start in the back. And so Kyle then pushed his lights a little extra just to make sure.
You're laughing at Sheila.
With NASCAR, if they're going to get a speeding penalty, that is how close it is on pit road. If you already got a penalty, starting in the back, just go double check your lights again.
Yeah, it's kind of it's a free trial, right?
Free padded. Yep.
You're going to start in the back anyway, so why not?
It's pretty heads-up racing, really. Take advantage of a bad situation. Go see, make sure you might. If you were 2 lights and you can run 3. Book says we can't, and you get away with it, you got that card to play later.
Or jumps up on the old love seat there. We've got 44 laps to go on stage 2. We're on lap 122 of 267 in the race. Truex Jr.'s lead is 0.4 of a second over Bubba Wallace. And a fast-charging Kyle Larson in third is 0.7 back.
Announced earlier this week that Eric Jones and Noah Gragson, that Legacy Motor Club team, will switch to Toyota next year. They are a
Yellowman looking for them bells. What's up, Yellowman? What's going on, dude? How you doing on this fine Sunday? Kiss or Motley Crue? That's a tough one, dude.
Yeah, I like that.
That's tough, Conrad.
Smart business move all the way around. Speedway racing.
That's a tough one to pick. I'm going to go Kiss.
For a championship run.
That silver car is Chris Buescher. He has cracked the top 15.
Yellowman says, terrible weekend for me. What's wrong, dude? What's going on, man?
And Daniel Suarez ran up in the top 5. In fact, he was the only Chevy in the top 8 for quite a while. And
you can say both, says Conrad.
Restart, he's back, slid to
what do you think, chat? Kiss or Motley Crue? There was a Kiss car one time in NASCAR. I remember that. There was a Kiss car. I remember that. I can't remember whose car it was. It might have been Harvick.
Doesn't have the speed that he felt like he had earlier. Is there a problem aerodynamically with the front of that car?
I'd say somebody slid up and he ran into the back of him pretty hard, showing them the displeasure, and was afraid that he cracked the nose.
Big Dog says Motley Crue. It's the same old. It's the same old situation.
Damaged nose.
Chase Elliott on the move, restarted 20th, now up to 11th. Chasing the top 10, where Martin Truex leads Bubba Wallace by a little less than a second. Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Ross Chastain.
Element says, I don't want to talk about it. I just want to get drunk and try not to think about it. Right on, buddy. Well, hang out with us. Hang out with us. Hope it gets better for you, man. Hope it gets better for you. We made the next step from 50 viewers to 75. Can we get to 100? Share this out on your social media, y'all. The Kiss Coffee House in South Carolina. This is Conrad Hauser. Is the buffering on my end? I hope so. I hope so, bro. Sheila says, drink a beer for me, Yellowman. Motley Crue, says Thomas Forbes. This might be one of those choices that comes down to age, y'all. This might be one of those. Kiss obviously a little older than Motley Crue. But man, the Kiss hype when Kiss was in their prime, y'all, unbelievable. Way more than Motley Crue. The hype about Kiss when they were in their prime was it was like a national thing. So Harvick put the rock band Kiss on his 29 car, and Gene Simmons attended the race. I thought Harvick had a Kiss car at one point. I don't have the diecast. Patty says, how do I see the race? It's on Fox Sports 1, Patty. That's all I can tell you. Kiss is coming to Austin, says Butterfly. Travis Floyd is Motley Crue. No Wild Side by Motley Crue. Sheila says, Valhalla, have you read the magazine we sent you? Absolutely. It was way cool. I appreciate it. Elvis or Roy Orbison? This is Big Dog. Come on, man. That's not even a question. It's not even a question. The King. Elvis Presley, bro. Dennis says Kiss were great snowmen, but weak musicians. Mark Fetish says, I love me some Motley Crue. Yellowman says Roy Orbison. Yellowman, you crazy, bro. That's not even a contest. That went over before it even started.
It premieres Tuesday, May 16th, 7 p.m. Eastern on FS1. Here at Kansas on pavement.
Butterfly says, I do like the Pretty Woman song that Roy Orbison did, though.
Kyle Larson, Bubba Wallace, and Denny Hamlin.
All right, lap 132 of 267 here. Truex Jr. continues to lead.
Not so easy.
Larson up to second, 1.13 seconds back. Wallace in third, but he's got Denny Hamlin wanting that spot.
What he needs right now to be able to hold off Denny, and so it's just a matter of, all right, you just go.
Thomas says, I was in AC/DC during the Kiss craze. No, whoa, yeah, they would be about the same time. Yeah, you're right.
Far, that 11 car's had the best long run speed all weekend long, yesterday in practice and today.
William Byron made a pit stop a minute ago. Todd Gilliland was just in for 4 tires.
Oops, we're on the wrong screen, y'all.
And see, that's right there. Boom. That's a perfect. Let the boss go by. Let's just get single.
Roy Orbison was Elvis's favorite performer, says Menace.
My little brother in the 8 and the 45, and then you had the 48.
Hila says, I'm going to keep picking on you, Valhalla.
But it was earlier in the run.
You're not getting an emoji, Sheila.
As much as 2 teammates were. So let's pull that footage of the Kyle replay. Well, this is the audio I think we got on Kyle.
Butterfly got the butterfly emoji because Rob said she deserved one.
What do you mean? You weren't clear?
Let's show you.
Does Elvis have comic books of him? Elvis or Kiss did?
Should the 45 give up this spot?
Well, he didn't. He just about, yeah, very tight off of 4. You run out of real estate up there. Just barely got into him, but he's right, boy. That could have turned him.
I don't know if Elvis was in any comic books.
Yeah, he was stuck in the middle there.
He was the king of merchandise.
Change of shorts.
Yeah.
I have to imagine there's some kind of Elvis comic book.
Bush now in 8th. Barry back in 10th. Reddick up to 6th.
Butterfly says, I'm here 24/7. It's my second job. I deserve a butterfly.
Yeah, this is where you as a driver, you just lock in now. Now you're really focused on.
Well, I agree, Yellowman, that Roy Orbison was amazing, but he was no Elvis as far as popularity.
Too much, but this is where we settle in and
find the rhythm.
I think America's ready to lock in the volume.
Absolutely amazing.
I like that.
Let's crank it up.
All right, we're cranking it up. Nathan says $1 for a chick loves sports emoji. Richard Petty or Dale Sr.? I answered that one. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Yellowman says, I'm not talking popularity. I'm talking as an actual singer / performer. Still Elvis, bro.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, the 10 of Amarola is around.
Caution is out.
Caution out.
Lap 139. He was running 13th.
I mean, that was a good running car. If you're running 13th.
You saying Elvis wasn't a performer, Yellowman?
Maybe got loose off too.
Yeah, just had a solid day going. Let's find this replay here, see what happened.
Jeff Gordon or Tony Stewart, says Nathan.
With him, he always left coming here and just chiseling away. Wow. These cars, I tell you that
was fast.
That line of when you're in yaw versus when she snaps around is so tight now.
Yeah, you just can't trust it, can you? You can't get away with letting that thing hang out, running this thing. You can be free, but you can't be loose.
You know, he needs to take a page out of William Byron's book. You got to put the right rear on the wall to save the car.
Got the right front coming apart. You see it flapping. Be careful. Don't make it worse here.
But now, since he didn't touch the wall.
All right, so we got 26 laps to go in stage 2. 140 of 267 in the race.
The fourth caution of the day.
So we're past the halfway point.
Need some track position. Can we gamble here?
Pit road going to open up here in just a moment.
That would be a big gamble right there because we've run basically 25, 24.
Old Dog says Valhalla or General Thor? General Thor.
Never say never, though.
Man. Up 18, 16.
Homer or Jethro?
Around in there, need some track position. 26 to go. Can I put
Yellowman says Elvis was a great performer, I guess, but he don't have the vocal range or talent that Roy did.
Try to challenge and grab a few stage points if you're just stuck back there 15th on back. But I think we're going to see most everybody.
Time to try it. Now, if you're going to try it, this would be the time to try it.
Yeah, it's about the same here, Butterfly. Beautiful day. Little wind, though. Little wind. It's that time of the year.
Almost too golden. I think you're going to see several of them maybe attempt to try it here. I would. Why wouldn't you?
Brandon B says,
if we've been stuck
pick of baseball, basketball, football. I got you, Sheila, says Brandon B. Brandon B, there you go. I just activated the Sheila emojis. There they are. Enjoy. Enjoy.
Number 2 here at Kansas. When he was out front leading, he said the car was tight, but of course when he got back in traffic a little bit loose. Once
of sports right there.
Do that with a little bit of air pressure and 4 tires. And his boss man, Denny Hamlin. Now he's a little bit too tight. Been asking for him to tighten him up with some adjustments. Wants to go back just a little bit to help him on the short run. 4 tires here for the
Big Dog says North or South Dakota. Well, I was born in North Dakota, so I'm going to go with North.
Like he would like to as well. It lasted longer, that run for him, and the 5 of Kyle Larson can't get the nose to work in turns 1 and 2.
Look at the 11 and 19 side by
Race off pit road.
Behind
Larson comes out first. Larson, Truex, Hamlin, Chastain, and we got a Chevy at the front of the field. Uh-oh, loose wheel on the 54 of Gibbs. He's going to lose a ton of spots.
A lot of activity there.
All right, we go to a commercial break, y'all. We go to a commercial break. West Virginia or Virginia? This is a new segment here on the channel called OR, the OR segment. You like this or that? Thomas says we got 64 degrees and rain here in Kentucky. That's why you get that blue grass. That's why you get to have that blue grass, sir. Sheila, you got your emojis. You don't hear Yellowman bitching that he don't have an emoji. He's been around here forever. Where's Byron? Let's go through the field, y'all, while we're waiting. Let's go through the field. All right, there's your top 9. There goes the 10 through 19, the 20 spots. There's 21 through 30. There's William Byron. I think someone asked about him. There we go. There's the back of the field. Leaders so far today. 10 different leaders. Laps led leader Martin Truex Jr. with 68. And our cautions for today. 4 different cautions. On lap 4, we had an incident on the front stretch between the 5 and the 45. The 5 now leading this race after coming up through the field. On lap 80, the stage conclusion. 107, a spin. The number 2 car in turn 2. And on 137, Amarola spins it on the backstretch. That is your Through the Field here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Did we get in Arizona or Minnesota? Arizona or Minnesota. Yeah, Vita Blue passed away. Roberta says, thank God for all the rain we've had in Southern California. Southern California, all of California got a ton of rain this year. Looks like the Petties might be in the booth next week. Carl Edwards is going to make a return. So they've got different people in the different stages. So Carl and Bill Elliott be doing stages 2 and 3 next week for the throwback race. All right, let's get back to it, y'all.
That's the one I was really excited about. We've all been working on that. Everybody wants Carl back.
All right, let me clean up this free pass situation. Corey LaJoie would have been the free pass because Almirola was 3 cars ahead of being 1 lap down. But LaJoie was entering
and watch the F1 race in Miami? How come? It snowed in Big Bear the other day? That's nuts.
No free pass for the number 7.
Yeah, we're all the way into spring now, y'all. The mesquites have blossomed.
I'm with you.
Starting to get green out.
Yo, what we got though?
Beautiful time of the year in Arizona here.
Race summary. Kyle Larson, one of 10 leaders today.
That heat on the way.
2 lead changes in a very competitive
The heat is on its way.
30 cars on the lead lap with all the wave-arounds. And look at Kyle Larson, who just had the 2nd best pit stop of the entire day.
Well, he started on top of the
Man, a horrible break for Ty Gibbs, y'all. He's all the way down to 20th.
We're back to the top, baby. Let's see what he
Pace car to pit road.
He's the only one that can keep up with that short run speed of this Martin Truex Jr. on his outside. Here we go.
Here we go. Green flag. Green flag back out.
Like an Eminem song. It's like, guess who's back?
Push on that outside, though.
Let's see how
Denny Hamlin pushing his teammate.
They're going to be wide open, both of them. Side draft him all the way down the back.
Bobby says, MFer, it's always nice in Arizona. Try living here.
Neck and neck. Larson timed the side draft really well. Drives it down in there. And will the 19 stay on his right rear? Absolutely.
Bobby, you got to do all your updates on Call of Duty, bro. We got to play some Plunder. Theo and I played some Plunder last night, but I need my running buddy for some Plunder games.
19 had to check up off turn 4.
Already at Valhalla's house sometimes, says Nathan.
Oh, he had to lift off of 2.
Big lift.
Got tight.
That's that big thing. Now you got Bubba down to the bottom trying to clear. Throw it on in there.
Go Bubba trying to get up further. Trying to move into 4th past Chastain.
With Elliott coming on the bottom.
Man,
Kyle Busch up top.
almost got in Bell off of 4.
I had another stroke. Sorry to hear that, Sheila.
And there you go with all those lane choices. Everybody just fans out through the corner, and it's going to be a battle all the way down the backs. Chastain's going to side draft Kyle all the way down into 3. He's going to aim for the middle. I think he'll try to chop down on Kyle.
85 in the house. That's our high for today. Trying to make that push for 100. Make sure to hit the subscribe if you're new. I am so close, y'all. So close to 13,000 subscribers. We should hit it during this race, unless I suck.
Where did these Chevys come from all of a sudden? Big block.
I'm down and running some errands, then I'll update. Yeah, I won't be able to do it tonight because I got Dodgers after this stream, Bobby, but we need to get at it this week. Plunder, pretty cool in the new game.
Chevrolet now with 4 of the top 7 spots.
Roberta says a lot of great drivers still in contention. Wow. Yeah, Larson up front, Truex, Wallace, Hamlin, and they are all under a blanket for second. They are under a blanket for second place.
In all of them. Yeah, here comes the slide job. Is he going to go up and slide it all the way out?
You got all the way out.
Sure did.
Yeah, his corner entry speed, right?
You have to check it out. It was cool, dude. There's so much shit in Plunder that wasn't there before, man. It's crazy.
With Truex.
Uh-oh. The 43 car caution is out. I think the 48 might be involved here as well.
All those wave around cars just were handed back on the lead lap.
Look at the 1 and the 8 battle. I don't think Kyle Busch liked that. That's one you won't see that Chastain messing with. He'll bite back. Josh Berry, I think this all started up here with a 48. Eric Jones was a part of that off of 2.
So 17 to go in stage 2, and we got another caution.
You see both of them down.
The 48 rolling around on the apron with flat tires on that driver's side. So here we go. We're on board with Gibbs.
Berry come up and got into it.
Barry comes up and gets into Gibbs and then turns it.
I talked about it off of 4. He squeezed the 20 car, Christopher Bell, pretty hard off of 4. Just got up too high. There's the one I was talking about.
Harvick was right there by that mess, too.
With all these guys on corner exit.
Finally got him. Finally bit him.
This was all part of a race for 12th place.
Carlos says Wallace is going to win again. Sheila says I'm kidding around. Damn. I'm just teasing you.
And that one caught him. Unfortunate. He's been doing a great job. Was right there in the top 10, back half of a top 10.
Sheila be getting quick to anger lately, y'all. I thought she was going to murder Dav Dave the other night.
Bumpers together. It's tough. There haven't been in those situations.
He likes away from 70.
You know,
KB said on radio, looks like he's all out of something. Warnings these days. We're talking about the one.
Speed, we'll find out.
Ooh, Bush. Bush gets it into the car of Chastain there. A little drama in the Kansas Speedway, y'all. A little drama. Dennis Hyde, KB. I already read that one. What's up, Kenneth Burton? Happy Sunday, Valhalla Hollow. What's up, buddy? Carlos in the house. Kyle seems to have found motivation since leaving Gibbs. If only he can keep his temper in check, he could win a title. I think you're right, Roberta. I think you're right. He's not keeping his temper in check today, though. Just for the record, his temper is currently unchecked. Jay Ramos going to go for now. We'll be back for baseball. Appreciate it, Jay Ramos. Have a good one, buddy. Have a good one, dude. Why does Jones do a Legion or the other paint? Well, you got to go where whoever pays him. Someone needs to wreck the shit out of Chastain, says Kenneth. Boom, boom. His temper has held him down for years, says Roberta. Well, he's still got, the 9th most wins in NASCAR history. I think he's just in front of or tied with Harvick. And obviously all them wins in Xfinity and the Truck Series. Definitely one of the top, I would say definitely one of the top 6 drivers in NASCAR history. Two titles, says Roberta. Big Dog says this should be a great restart. Bubba versus Larson. Oh, the phone be buzzing, y'all. He's about the winningest on all classes. Yeah, except for at the cup level, Roberta. Arlington next Saturday, though, y'all. 1:30 Eastern. Oh, what? That's an early race on Saturday? Oh, that's Xfinity. My bad, y'all. That was Xfinity. I was confused there.
It's 7-7. Back at lap 2.
That surprises me, Kurt. I thought that would be Martin Truex Jr. all over it at the top of that list.
Yeah, you would have thought it for sure. Lap 2, though, I mean, he might have just was in clean air.
The fastest lap by the lead lap cars, Chastain leads that group. But it's going to be Larson Wallace on this restart. Truex Hamlin in row 2, Elliott Bush in row 3, and Chastain Blaney row 4, Harvick Bell in row 5. We're on lap 152 of 267 in the race.
After a wave around and now this free pass. Kyle Busch discussing his...
Dennis says, I never could stand Kyle Busch. However, I've been watching Braxton on YouTube for a couple years now. Then he got into a Chevrolet, so I'm a Kyle Busch fan. 223 total wins for Kyle Busch.
That's one that'll bite back. He won't mess with him.
And Dennis says, one of the best to ever do it, like it or not. No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of the screen, and it's on. Side draft city, and Kyle was not digging it. I mean, that's 175, almost 180 going down into turn 3, and they're trying to settle it out. Yeah, Chastain just has a runoff too, but then watch, he comes.
Kyle Busch came up and gave Ross Dane a shot on that backstretch there.
How about that downshift?
And then downshifted going into 3.
3 and 4. That's something that I didn't expect with the speeds that we see on this mile-and-a-half track.
Yeah, might have the momentum lost there. That was just a way to recover.
Braxton Busch will be in Cup cars in about 10 years, says Dennis.
Back from when the one blocked helping you win in Atlanta.
What?
All about that sponsorship, y'all.
He's just like hammering the keyboard.
He was digging. Russell was digging.
All about that sponsorship. The commit line here.
Got a problem with Chastain right now.
So Larson goes inside, Wallace outside.
Russell, I'm pretty sure everybody.
Harvick chose the outside as well back there in row 5.
What, 35 of them?
And a lot of times he's just racing hard, but it's just that extra level.
It's aggravating, right?
That Ross
Butterfly says 70 amazing likes. Let's go.
Fast guy right now. He's the points leader, but it's the etiquette and the couth that people just aren't digging.
But this is how these young drivers are coming up through the system. They want to run every lap like it's the last lap.
I mean, I ran a few Xfinity races over the last couple of years, and it's just like a snake pit. I feel like Indiana Jones down at the bottom, like there's just snakes everywhere.
Jim checks in, says, come on, happy Harvick. Welcome to the channel, Skip.
We got miles to run.
Let's get some Skip chat, or hype in the chat. I don't know that I've ever seen him here before. Dennis Hyde says his daddy has all the sponsors he will need. It will be like Dale Jr. all over again. Might be right.
Start every lap and every lap be a qualifying lap. That's changed a little bit over time.
I agree with that.
13 laps to go here in stage 2. And we are about to go green.
Larson and Wallace in front.
You're about to go back to green.
There we go. Great crowd here, by the way, Kansas Speedway. Love to see these Kansans, huh? Just feel good about yourself when you come
My
out
pace
here.
car 2 pit road.
Love it. Here we go.
Green flag, back out.
Everybody keep in the back of the line. These are refires. These are not sticker tires. Things